Good afternoon. Welcome to Avondale Community Garden right here in MLK Park. And as you can see, the garden has been cleaned up. It's all weeded and mulched and beautiful. And all of this is due to volunteers. First of all, here's our compost bin that volunteers helped us build. And as you can see, remember the last time I showed you all this stuff was green? Now it's turned brown. And eventually it's gonna be black, rich soil to go in our soil. And here's Miss Johnson's bed. This is a raised bed, and it comes like almost close to my waist. Here is tomato plants. I see Swiss chard back there. The volunteers came in and look how they mulched it so weeds won't grow. This is some kind of cabbage. I don't know if it's broccoli. It might be broccoli, but I know there's eggplant. That's that look like eggplant. And over here is Miss Johnson's cucumbers. See the beautiful cucumbers. Wow. And they have these trellises here because as they grow, they would be on the cucumbers. And here's her pollinator. Okay, we're gonna get some flowers soon. And look at this bench. I wasn't here when the volunteers came, but they have this beautiful bench. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? And look, you open it up and you can actually store stuff in it. It even has a thing where you could lock it. And this is my bed. There's my tomato plant. Look how they put the rack around it. And here's my bell pepper. That's basil. Now they covered up my little decorations. I want to keep this where you can see, welcome to my garden. Okay. And remember last year I painted the rocks so I know what's what. This is tomato. I made it red so I know it's a tomato. Here's another pepper. And here's another tomato. I gotta put it back inside there properly. And this is another gentleman, I'm sorry, I don't know his name, but his seem to be coming up pretty good. That looks something in the cabbage family. It's either broccoli, cabbage, or Brussels sprouts. I don't know which one. Look like he has some corn growing over there. I don't know what the other things are. I know this is eggplant. That's eggplant. And I think those are tomato plants back there. This is Miss Johnson's. Look at that lettuce. Look at that lettuce. It just makes you ready to make, that's romaine lettuce. Makes you ready, I think it's romaine, I'm gonna make a salad. And I think this here is Brussels sprouts. I mean, not Brussels sprouts, broccoli. And back there, I think it's broccoli. Now over here is strawberries. That's Swiss chard. This is my bed. That's Swiss chard. I gotta weed this. When I finish this video, I'll do that. And right here, look at all this cabbage. Just a whole bed of cabbage. That's the way you do it. Here, that's my cabbage. That's my broccoli and onions. You see the onions? And around here, I put soil in here last time I was here. Now I have the seeds to put my okra in. And over here, this is summer squash. right here. This is one of, and he got okra there too. He must have planted seeds. So this is one of the volunteers. They took this spot. And here's my spot. There's my onion. And right here's my summer yellow squash. And over here is my zucchini. And the reason why I have them like this is because one year I grew zucchini, it took over the whole bed. So I'm thinking this is going to be very, very big. So I figured both of them will take over this whole bed. I planted something else right here, but I don't remember what it was. So we'll see whatever comes up. Now, this is the second potato box I did. I'm gonna have to add some soil to this. That's what the video said do. And over here is my first one. I added soil the last time I was here. I think I'm gonna have to add some soil to it too. But look how big it is. Look how big it is. I can't wait to see how the potatoes did it work. And over here is strawberries. See, they're trying to come up. And these are strawberries too. I don't know if they're different types. No, these are strawberries right here for sure. But I thought I saw strawberries on this. I think these are strawberries, see? Yeah. But it looked like, oh, this is a weed. This is a weed trying to choke them out. Gotta get them out. A friend of mine told me these was weeds. Had a big, beautiful flower on it. Beautiful flower. White flower. I'm like, oh, the flower is so pretty. She like, that's not a flower, that's a weed. Then we have two more beds right here. This is our old water barrel. And as you can see, we taped it up because it had a hole in it. So we couldn't get the water to go past the hole. When it rains, it comes down and goes in here. We get water from there. The volunteers did such a beautiful job. Look at this. This is our old compost bin. There's some good soil under there. I want to get some of that soil before they move all this out. And this is our new water barrel. Look at this. Look at this. This is so wonderful. And I guess we're going to have volunteers come and install it where the old one is. So, as you can see, Mlk Park is alive and wonderful. We're doing just fine. Things are growing today. I'm going to plant my okra seed in the bricks. And behind my first bed, I'm going to plant cucumbers. Here's our little cage. We haven't caught any critters yet, so that's a good thing. So I did show you this. I'm sure I did. Just in case I forget. That's the first potatoes. So this is Sheila reporting to you from Mlk Community Garden, located at Mlk Park in the heart of Avondale. Until the next time, see you later.